Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Advanced Logic, and welcome back to my final Let's Play on Battletoads. So, here we are on, what was it, level 6, I believe? The Snake Pit. I'm going to screw up so many times on this, I can already feel it. So, actually, there we go, unpausing, there we go. The thing is, with this one, you gotta kind of climb some snakes and stuff. Well, that's kind of a given, that's why it's called the Snake Pit, but... Yeah, as you can see right there, that's the timing with this, but I don't even think it restarts, so I'm I think I'm gonna have to wait. Ah, jeez. Hopefully I could jump on it in time. There we go. So yeah, this whole thing is about timing and making sure you know what to do. Exactly. Oh, at least so far it's no deaths. God damn it. Come on, not like this again. There we go. I haven't even died yet, and I already feel like I'm being punished for having to wait. Okay, never mind. It makes me move with it. I don't have to move. Alright, come on out again, buddy. There we go. Now, can I do this without screwing up? I feel like this is worse than dying. Because at least when I die, I'm not really worrying about much other than just like, okay, yeah, I'll just start him almost immediately. I like this snake. Oh, crap. Why did I just... Okay. Note to self, run away whenever it turns. Rather, don't be so damn close to the head. Give yourself some time to react. You're not gonna leave me underneath your belly again. There we go. Alright, good. So far, so good. So far. I just gotta give myself some time. There we go. Gotta wait till the tail end of it, I guess. For optimal reactioning time. Okay, good. For some reason I thought it wasn't gonna let me like climb from underneath it. One section down. And now the deaths begin. I just gotta be careful and mindful of what's gonna be happening here. Like that. Just don't run into that. Rather just start running towards like the cliffside that the freaking snake leaves you. Oh crap. Oh, wait, this is where they expect you to go like that. Okay. Just keep on trying. Okay. I wasn't trying to do that one. I was trying to wait for the snake to come back up. God damn it. That was my bad, though. I'm not going to really blame the game for that. Even though I could. That's beside the point. It's a learning process, guys. There we go. Oh, jeez. God damn it. I'm wondering how many people actually find this entertaining, seeing a guy having to learn Battletoads. Not from scratch, mind you, but still learning Battletoads. This is the farthest I believe I've ever really gotten. Because I think I reached the Snake Pit once before, but I never actually completed it. And yes, I am aware of the other levels and what they have to entail, but for the most part, I have not played beyond this on my own. If that makes any sense. After this level, it's completely just like, okay, so it's my muscle memory and not just like, well, I have to go off the memory of the videos that I've seen of this game in the past. So yeah. So I have no personal physical experience with having to react to this sort of thing on my own. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Don't jump too high or else the spikes will freaking get you. Oh yeah, and then there's this dick move right here. Ah, jeez! And I was on it too! At least I think so, if I could get a replay on that. Hopefully if I even remember to edit it. Crap. Screw it, I don't want to wait. I will gladly add a death to the death counter just so I don't have to freaking wait for the snake to reappear. See, this is the sort of thought process that comes with unlimited lives. Yeah, there we go. I mean, this is simple enough so far, but then the game's gonna start getting all tricky on you. Now you do want to go through this without cutting out anything. You guys got to see it firsthand, no edits, me clearing this game. Even though that might result in longer videos. And I think what I am going to do is going to do 2 levels per part. So that way I can leave level 12 as its own part for the finale, because I'm pretty damn sure I'm going to struggle pretty hard with that one. If I end up not struggling so hard with it compared to the other ones though, then I'll be pleasantly surprised. I am fully aware of level 11 is going to kick my ass, since I am playing it on an emulator and not on a CRT with an actual NES. God damn it! Okay, that was my bad. That's what I get for trying to talk, trying to do a let's play of Battletoads, I guess. But yeah, level 11 is probably going to be the most difficult challenge I'm going to have to face with this game, considering I have to play it on an emulator. At least I'm not playing it on an HD TV where, like, the input delay is going to screw with me, because if you have input delay on that kind of level, then you're absolutely screwed. For the most part, the input delay on me playing this on an emulator isn't that bad. Okay, don't do that again. God, no, I'm not doing that again. I think this part right here, it's going to be a really fast snake. Yep, got it. There you go. Try to catch you off guard with the fastness. With the quickness. Okay, this part right here, that seems simple enough so far. I like the music on this stuff. I'm going to be quiet for that. Ew, that's a tight jump. Maybe I have to be running it, though. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to jump that. I was curious. It was worth the death, but at least now I know. So I wasn't going to be waiting there and waiting for a dead end, potentially. Even though the game wasn't going to be doing something like that, I guess. Now I know. Pretty sure some people were like, why would you do that? And I'm like, I needed to know. Sick curiosity. Too low on that one. God damn it. Little light jog going on right now. Okay, never mind. It's this crazy sprint now. Never underestimate your low jumps. Don't underestimate them, and don't overestimate the high jumps. Shit, I thought it was a little too far to the right that time. Come on now. Play with confidence, god damn it. You need to do it. Without no confidence, you ain't gonna be able to beat this. You let it conquer you! I guess, I don't know, I'm just spewing nonsense at this point. Okay, now wait for the snake. There we go. A little trickiness going on right here. God damn it! Even though I could easily edit that out. No, you guys gotta see me going through something, because what if you guys think, oh no, you just cut this part out and then you just did a save state or some shit. Nah, this is all 100% legit. For the most part, you know, even though I'm playing it on an emulator with infinite lives. That's beside the point. It's the thought that matters. Doesn't change shit though, I'm still trying to beat it like with minimal lives lost. As if I didn't have unlimited lives, even though that's kind of impossible to think. Okay. Here's where shit's gonna get tricky. Okay, yeah. I messed the jump up. I jumped a little too soon. You guys got to see me go through all the madness that I'm going to be reaching. You got to see it. I'm pretty sure the views are going to be dropping like flies as soon as people realize, oh, he hasn't beaten it yet. That's essentially what this Let's Play is going to consist of. People are going to watch out of sick curiosity or just going to wait until I finally beat the damn game. There we go. Now you just wait right there. I think I'm going to start going over here now. Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you for that game. For that little bit of mercy. The freaking, okay, no, not that kind of mercy. Too early again, god damn it. Okay, now at this point I am wishing that the game did give me some mercy, what is it called? Like mercy floor. You know, like floor that doesn't have either spikes or a bottomless pit on it. At this point, I really do. I'd rather would be waiting than have to spend an entire life trying to reset it. But then again, it did take a while to have to wait for the snake to come back. So, I don't really know what to think anymore. Ah, damn it! Jumped a little too early. That's just because I was worried about the snake moving too fast, and then I would have just ran right into it. Instead, I just jumped onto it. Like a jackass. Wait, okay, that somehow works. For some reason I thought I was definitely going to get hit by the spikes on top. Okay, let's get over here. Ah, damn it. I got a little too invested into the movement. Got to consider the freaking spikes. Still some damn good music, though. Damn it. Seems like such a huge waste of time, me having to not edit stuff out, but I'm just making sure you guys see the full-on final Let's Play experience of me having to beat a really difficult game. In fact, I think Opaque Flake told me, well yeah, he did tell me, that I should do Battle Maniacs instead, the one for the Super Nintendo. But from what I did some research on that, it only has 6 levels compared to this game's 12. And I do know, for the most part, it's more of a fair difficulty than this game has. It's like not as like mind-numbingly difficult. God damn it! It's not as difficult as this game. But then I'm also thinking like half the levels, like not as much difficulty. How am I supposed to struggle against that? Don't question my thought process at this point. I guess I wanted to see myself suffer before I dropped out for good. Like that. Okay, that was my fault. Oh God. Okay, there we go. You have to actively jump in order to grab onto the snake. When it's going vertical like that. Ah, damn it. For some reason I was starting to think not to jump too high. It's just because I haven't reached that point. I think I've only reached that point twice, so yeah, I'm not really thinking of exactly what to be doing in order to avoid death. Alright, so you can be lenient on the jumps on the first jump, you just can't be... And then you just gotta remember to jump the second time. That's what screwed you over the first time. Just had to say that out loud to dedicate it to memory, for the most part. Hopefully I even remember it. Alright, good. Now the hardest part. I think this is the last section of it. Yep. Crap. Yeah, I think I screwed up. I'm just gonna kill myself at that point. So I have to be following the snake. There we go. Here's where shit gets real hard. See this crap? This is sort of crap the game's gonna start pulling on you now. Oh, no. My bad. Fuck. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was stupidity on my end. Okay. Like, the jumping of the Battletoads are deceptively floaty. That's what I gotta say. But then again, maybe I'm just used to Battletoads and Double Dragon's physics. Wait on this part. I heard it turn. Here we go. You kind of have to get audio cues on this as well. Yeah, okay, there we go. Because you could actually hear the snake turning, so you have to hear it. Alright. And then this part. Whoo! You tricky fuck. You even trickier fuck. Oh, jeez. Tight jumping underneath some spikes. Stupid jumping into some walls of spikes. Again? Okay, yeah, I think I'm just being flustered. Okay, think more rationally. Actually think. Okay, now. Maybe it's just my hands. I don't even know anymore. I'll think of any excuse it has to as long as it discredits anything that I do. God damn it. Oh, jeez, I didn't start moving soon enough. Oh, damn it. I want to say because these platforms are kind of finicky, because if you're jumping from right underneath it, it stops you immediately so you don't jump above the platform. And then that catches me off guard, and then that messes me up a little bit. Just a little bit, not completely, so it doesn't completely discredit me. It's just having to get used to the physics of this particular version of the game. From what I hear, the Sega Genesis version is a lot more stable and more consistent with the physics. Okay, I should have started jumping because I think that's what caused me to, like, avoid running into the bed of spikes in the first place. Ah, damn it. I was moving alongside it, but I don't know anymore. So yeah, if you jump toward the platform from the sides, you will obviously like go above it, but if you're jumping to it directly underneath it, then it'll just like stop you as soon as you pass like a certain threshold. It's like, okay, you're landed. You land immediately, you don't jump above it. But yeah, as soon as you're into that climb, you're dedicated to it. Whew. Okay. Now the difficult part. Yeesh. That is one tight jump, I want to say. You know, if I can pull it off properly, you know, without hitting that bed of spikes on top of it, on the overhead, then I'll let you guys know. See, look at this. I'm not even holding up. And the game just does that for me. Okay. That's what I was getting for trying to describe how the snake's physics works. And that's what I was talking about right there. Stopped me immediately as soon as I was jumped onto the platform from below it. God damn it. I was a little too on the nose with the snake's head there. Yeah, crap. Not like this. God damn it. Again with the snake's head. What am I doing waiting for it? Alright. Okay. That part's a little tricky, but this part's even more tight. Okay, that was just... God damn it. That's what I get for trying to freaking face palming. You guys don't even get to see it, but I was face palming, and that's why I died that point. This might even be its own part dedicated to... Its own part dedicated to it. I don't know, I'm just still trying to think things up on how I'm splitting this up into parts. How long have I been at this? 25 minutes from what I see on my recording? Okay, there we go. Just be careful and start climbing. Drop down immediately. There we go. That's the timing on it. Yeesh. Unless I'm supposed to wait for the snake to finish up, because I don't think I'll be able to reach that. That's what I get for not jumping. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to make that jump. So maybe I should try waiting until the snake's tail's almost done. So it's either I die by not being able to keep up with the snake's head, or just because of that jump. It's going to be death regardless. Sheesh. Okay, so it seems like these spikes have a little bit of a weird hitbox horizontally wise, so I'm gonna try to do that jump one more time. There we go, that's more like it. Yeah, I was more worried about the length of the hitbox of these freaking spikes horizontally. Because otherwise, those are some really, like, tight jumps. Well, at least now I know what to do. I just gotta maintain consistency. Good thing I jumped at that point, because otherwise I think it would have just hit the snake from underneath. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. I underdo the jump. That's the problem right there. I get worried that there's a bed of spikes on top of me. Oh, don't leave me behind. Thank you. Because I worry that if I overshoot the jump, then I'm going to hit a bed of spikes on top of me, which I don't see. But if I underdo the jump, then I'm going to hit the bed of spikes underneath me. So that, yeah, that's my thought process at the moment. I'm trying not to overdo or underdo a jump. But I guess I just end up underdoing it as a result. I think I'm losing my mind at this point. And I just ended up underdoing that jump. I'm starting to lose my mind because of the portals taking in the snakes or shooting out the snakes. That noise is starting to get to me. It's like he's surfing on the damn snake. It's like Sonic trying to grind on a rail or something. Okay, just give it as much jump as you possibly can. Okay, just messing up the jumps. Come on. I mean, at that point, I accidentally jumped a little too early because I thought the snake's tail was coming. But then by the time I finally landed the jump, I had to do another jump in order to reach the next snake. And then at that point, I just wasn't able to react in time because the next snake just came out too quick as I was still trying to finish my second jump. And I think I'm starting to see why they went with the whole physics of if you jump up from underneath a platform, then you like immediately snap to it. It's because of these damn snakes, because as soon as you try to jump for the snake, they'll just latch you right on like that. I think that's to prevent like certain types of snakes where like if you overdo the jump and then like shoot above it, depending on the length of the snake, you just might miss the snake altogether, so they're trying to prevent that. So I could see where they were going with that, but still. Considering the limitations they had with the NES, still pretty damn good the way they did it. I'm pretty sure the Super Nintendo version is a lot more fair than this, because I think I heard that the Super Nintendo version does have its own snake pit. Battle Maniacs, that is. There we go. Damn it. So, oh wait a minute, I think I know why they did that. You don't want to be jumping from underneath the snake to latch onto it, because otherwise you'll just like snap you right onto it and then you'll just run right into a bed of spikes. So you want to be jumping as early as possible before the snake starts popping out. Because if you jump a little too late, it'll let you latch onto the snake, but then it'll probably be ran right into a bed of spikes. Do I have to start jumping as soon as I start thinking that the snake's tail's about to go away? Like that? There we go. And I underdid the jump again. I gain one thought process and I lose another. That's essentially what this last part is boiling down to. God damn it. The pressure's on. Oh no! I had it! I had it! Did not think the snake would start going down immediately. That's what she said. Snakes. Focusing real hard right now. Plus I'm starting to get tired, jeez. That's what I get for recording at like almost midnight. Eh, who am I kidding? I'm probably going to be awake for another 2 hours trying to watch Rick and Morty. I'm starting to watch that. I don't know why I didn't watch it any sooner. It's been on Hulu for a while now. Oh no! Damn it, I did it again. I get caught off by the speeds. I think that's the problem. And I just didn't even bother to jump at that point. God damn it. I'm not even saying anything about that one. I have no excuse. I like how he went so, like, from enthusiastic, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a great final Let's Play, and I'm just to like, god damn it, I want to stop dying over stupid shit. Like that. Like, I think I just stopped commentating at one point. God damn it. I don't know why I thought that the snake would have turned and made a horizontal platform a lot sooner if I had just stayed on the head anyway. There we go. Think I got it. Alright, one go. One more try. One more try. Let's do this. So I'm not saying let's... I'm just going to do one more try and then I'm going to stop recording. Because that just seems like a dick move. I want to at least finish at least one level per part. I'm just saying I want... For my own personal goal, I'm going to try to finish this on this one take. And I underdid the jump again. And I'm just being reckless again. Again. I am seriously not trying to do that. Like I keep saying, the really weird physics with the platform jumping underneath, I'm saying it like a broken freaking record, but that does feel like I'm messing that up. I'm messing up because of that. And I can see why that's a weird punishment of sorts, or maybe it's just a failsafe just to make sure you don't overdo or underdo a jump. Still, it kind of catches me off guard. Underdid it. See, because like some points I anticipate latching onto the platform. Other times, though, it just doesn't want to make me do it, or it doesn't want to latch me onto it. So that's why I kind of like overdo or underdo a jump, but that doesn't really explain the spikes. Just let me explain my thought process, please. Okay. Don't underdo it this time. And wait for the thing! Why, game? Why? Why'd you have to go and do such a dick move like that? Now we're starting to go vertical. We're on the home stretch. We are seriously almost there. Yeesh, it's kind of a blind jump. Sort of. Either that or you have to memorize the positioning of the spikes, but still, for the most part, it feels like a blind jump at that point. Even though, no, it's not a blind jump, it's just the game expecting you to anticipate that sort of thing. So, honestly, yeah, this is just trial and error at this point. Well, maybe you could get this on your first try. But then again, how was I supposed to anticipate the length of that last snake that we were on? How am I supposed to anticipate the length of any of these snakes? Some of them are long, other ones are pretty damn short, comparatively speaking. There's a dick joke in there somewhere. You guys go ahead and find it. I mean, the length of this snake, watch, it just like pretty much stops right there. Please tell me I climbed up the right way for it. Finally! I think that took me like 30-something minutes. Good enough to burn. Yeah, I'll give you that much, Dark Queen, honestly. Better jet your way out of this one. Oh, crap. I'm gonna call that a part. I'm not gonna take like a day break for this. Screw this. See you guys in part 4, where we're going to go through Volkmeyer's Inferno. Oh, this is going to suck. And it's still only going to get worse.